call this meeting to order. This is a posted meeting for the Board of Supervisors, so we do have an agenda. We need approval of the agenda, and then we can move forward.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion approved. We go to item 2 is opening of bids for the construction of the Mitchell County Courthouse. And we have Don Seymour here. Almost forgot your last name.
That's all right.
So,
All right, thank you very much. Well, thank you all for coming out today to see what the bids will be. First of all, a little housekeeping. If you have a cell phone, if you don't mind turning it on vibrate or something, just so we don't get interrupted. It is now 2 o'clock. Bids are officially closed, and we have received, it looks like, 5 bids. We'll open them in alphabetical order. I'll read them off according to what is listed on the bid form. If you care to record them, I have extra bid form tabs here. Okay. And we'll begin. The first submitted bid is from Dean Snyder Construction. We don't want to slow it down.
I'm hearing something ringing. Big guy one.
Bid security appears to be in order. Just on a side note, they misspelled Mitchell County with an X instead of a C. Not a big deal. Dean Snyder Construction out of Clear Lake, Iowa has acknowledged the 3 addenda. Base bid, $6,946,000. 6946000. Alternate number 1, the courtroom benches, an ad of $28,200. 28,200. Alternate number 2, deduct $36,500. Alternate number 3, an ad of $17,100. Alternate number 4, a deduct $22,000. They have listed their unit price, $40 a cubic yard. Time of completion was listed in the documents as August 1 of 2015. They did not offer any other date. The subcontractor list: mechanical is Casper Plumbing and Heating. Electrical is Voltmer Electric, Voltmer for those writing it down. Masonry is TB Masonry. Architectural precast is Wells Concrete. And the millwork fabricator is RCS Millwork. The second bid is from Henkel Construction. Bid bond appears to be in order. Henkel Construction, Mason City, Iowa. They've acknowledged all three addenda. Base bid, $6,580,000 even, 6580. Alternate number 1, an add of 25,500. Alternate number 2, a deduct 22,600. Alternate number 3, a deduct of 7,000. Alternate number 4, a deduct $43,000. That's 43 even. Unit price, $40 a cubic yard. Time of completion, they've listed August 1, 2015, same as stated. Subcontractors, mechanical is Casper, electrical is Volkmer, masonry is TB Masonry, precast, Wells Concrete, millwork, RCS Millwork. The third bid, Joseph Company Incorporated. Bid bond appears to be in order. Joseph Company of Austin, Minnesota has acknowledged all three addenda. Base bid, $7,093,000. That's 7,093,000. Alternate number 1 is an add of 24,000. Alternate number 2, a deduct of 13,000. Alternate number 3, deduct 8,200. Alternate number 4, a deduct $23,000. Unit price is $27 a cubic yard. For substantial completion date, they've listed August 1 of 2015. I'll try and read the names here. Mechanical looks like Kinseth, Kinseth. Electrical is Volkmer. Masonry, I think it's Rathke, Rathke. Precast is Wells. Millwork fabricator is SMW. The next bid is from Larson Contracting of Lake Mills, Iowa. Bid bond appears to be in order. Larson Contracting Central of Lake Mills, Iowa has acknowledged all three addenda. Base bid, $6,799,692. 6,799,692. 692. Alternate number 1 is an add of 25,288. Alternate number 2 is a deduct 22,605. Alternate number 3 is a deduct 8,897. Alternate number 4 is a deduct 17,128. The unit price listed is $100 a cubic yard. Completion date is listed as August 1, 2015. Subcontractors listed are mechanical Casper, for electrical Voltmer, masonry is TB Masonry, precast is Wells, millwork is RCS. The last bid submitted is from Wagner Construction Company of Austin, Minnesota. Bid bond appears to be in order. Excuse me. Wagner Construction Company of Austin, Minnesota has acknowledged all 3 addenda. Base bid, $6,787,000, 6787000. Alternate number 1 is an add of $26,000. Alternate number 2 is a deduct, $22,000. Alternate number 3 is a deduct of $7,000. And alternate number 4 is a deduct of $22,000. The unit price is listed at $27 a cubic yard. They have not offered any other date for substantial completion. Mechanical subcontractor listed is Kinseth, Kinseth. Electrical is Voltmer. Masonry is TB Masonry. Precast is Enterprise. The millwork fabricator is SMW. And with that, that completes the bids that were received and opened. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to put everything together and submitting your prices if you're here. And everyone else, thanks for coming today to hear what we're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don, how many cubic yards are they anticipating? That makes quite a difference, doesn't it?
Actually, the cubic yards would be if they find anything.
Okay.
So that would be if they're digging down and they find a soft spot or something. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hi, Jerry. Nice seeing you.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Seating is 17,000.
The first one? Number 3?
Well, it's hard to figure till you need that.
It happens, guys. Double check again, make sure I read that. He circled and, so he said it. That's why we always.
Everybody's list.
All right.
C would be cheaper.
Yeah, I do too.
Very close.
Well,
That was,
the other one's have nothing.
Yeah.
maybe it'll make more of a surprise when the estimator has to explain to his boss.
That's like a 50.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going home to get ready for the city meeting. I see you're gonna have a
You know,
I thought it was very bad.
Set the public hearing date to consider borrowing
No,
funds.
really, I don't think they want to. Maybe I should, yeah. Well, I wrote that I didn't think I'm not gonna manage to. No.
they're setting.
No, I mean, no, that's the reason I see you're getting. I'm voting, but I don't think they would.
We're still in the
I mean,
meeting,
if
so
they
let's
can't stay with
keep it
dogs,
down.
We got one more thing to do.
Hey! Okay, item 3 is set the public hearing date to consider borrowing funds for the construction of the courthouse and authorize publication of the notice. And we have, wanna read it, Lowell?
Okay, notice of proposed action to institute proceedings to enter into a loan agreement and to borrow money thereunder in a principal amount not to exceed. General obligation. Board of Supervisors of Mitchell County, Iowa will meet on 20th of May, 2014, here at the boardroom. And I guess we need to set the time. I would assume you're probably thinking 9 o'clock for the purpose of instituting proceedings and taking action on a proposal to enter into a loan agreement, and to borrow money thereunder in a principal amount not to exceed, for the purpose of paying the costs to that extent of undertaking an urban renewal project in the Mitchell County urban renewal area consisting of constructing and equipping a county courthouse. Next paragraph. The loan agreement is proposed to be entered into and bonds will be issued thereunder pursuant to authority contained in section 331.402 and subsection 331.441, parentheses 2, parentheses B, parentheses 14 of the Code of Iowa. The loan agreement and the bonds will constitute general obligations of the county. New paragraph, at that time and place, oral or written objections may be filed or made to the proposal to enter into the loan agreement. After receiving objections, the county may determine to enter into the loan agreement, in which case the decision will be final unless appealed to the district court within 15 days thereafter. New paragraph. At any time before the date fixed for taking action to enter into the loan agreement, a petition may be filed with the county auditor asking that the question of entering into the loan agreement be submitted to the registered voters of the county pursuant to the provisions of section 331.441, parentheses 2, parentheses B, parentheses 14 of the Code of Iowa, by order of the Board of Supervisors of Mitchell County, Iowa.
Lowell Tesh, County Auditor.
Yeah.
Okay, there you have it, folks, and is the 9 o'clock AM fine for the setting?
During our regular board meeting.
During the regular board meeting?
Why don't we make it 9:30? Richie's normally here at 9.
Okay, 9:30, that works for me.
Here in the boardroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And just the last thing is the amount not to exceed.
Is this amount minus and pluses and that, is that the,
Those are the base bid amounts that you wrote down.
Yeah.
They would actually be there, and then all these would
Okay.
be pluses or minuses from that amount.
yeah, okay. We actually need the third highest one. We were gonna use that as the,
Well, it depends on if you're gonna take the alternates or not. I mean, that final number would be dependent upon if you take all the alternates or just certain numbers of alternates.
well, the purposes of the hearing, what we were told is to take the third to the lowest bid, is use that as the number to add to the 2 million.
Oh, I see, okay.
So, why don't we, that would be Larson's, wouldn't it?
I believe you're right.
You wanna,
You need to do all the numbers.
yeah, would you do the numbers and then we'll add 2 million to it?
Did you want to include all the alternates?
I think
Yeah.
we should right now, yes.
okay.
The number I got was 6,776,955, but I'd like to have Shannon double check my math.
Is the,
So then the number going in there would be 8,776,955.
is the precast modification, Joel, or is that just to like get rid of the brick and do something different? or-
Which one?
The precast modification?
We have a layer of cast stone that wraps around
Oh.
the building. And the alternate was to eliminate the cast stone and let the precast come out and get the same
Oh.
finish on the precast.
Mhm.
So,
Is that 605? Yep. So I
I had a bigger calculator, but it wouldn't fit my pocket.
couldn't read the numbers. Yes. I get 6776350.
Okay. Can we use your phone?
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll use the trail.
all right. What'd you get?
6776350.
Maybe
Maybe you use,
I might have done 22,005 instead. 6, 7, 9, 62 plus 25 minus 22,605. 8897. Shannon is correct, 6776350. That's why we double check. And it wasn't Lowell's handwriting, it wasn't.
Okay, there we have the number.
8,776,350. So moved.
Motion by Walk, second by Folklander. Set the public hearing date and the number of 8,776,350,
Not
correct?
to succeed, exceed.
Not to exceed. Any other discussion? Hearing none, take roll call, Walk,
Aye.
Folklander, aye, Paulus.
Nay.
Okay, motion approved. Anything else for the good of the cause? Hearing none, we stand adjourned at 2:22.
Joe, can I ask you a question now?
Yes.
The extra 2 million was for the demolition, asbestos abatement and so on, or what?
Right? And it's gonna be our, the cost of borrowing money, because
Architect
architect
fees,
fees,
Okay,
all the soft costs.
all the soft costs.
okay.
The rents, the whatever we,
Moving.
maybe not that, moving,
A couple of them that we can't do yet.
some we can't, some we can, they're still arguing about it.
What can't you do?
Well, it has something to do with the ever renewal laws,
Oh, I
that some things you can put in the, let's see, who won?
Nothing's official till 27th of May.
Right, nothing's official,
Ankles.
but,
The apparent low would be bidder number 2.
for how much? Add them all out.
6,532,900, if I figured it right.